What is going on, boys and girls, schools and kids? GSmash here. Welcome to Duolingo Chess. What's this all about, bro? Well, that's right. Duolingo now has chess, so you can do chess puzzles like you could on other apps like chess.com. You can play against the AI, who is named Oscar, and now you can play online with others. And I'm going to be doing an online match with someone. So let's get into it. All right. I had to skip over who my opponent was so I don't reveal anybody's information. I am white, so if you don't know chess, white always moves first. So I'm going to start moving my pawn. No, you know what? Let's move the knight. So she moved her pawn there, and I can capture said pawn. Now, pawns do have the lowest theoretical value in chess. And initially, they can only move 2 spaces. Afterwards, it's 1 space. Oh, and I think my queen... The queen just took my, knight. Oh my. This is not good. The queen is one of the most threatening pieces in all of chess. Alright, so she moved the diagonal, and I can just have one of my pawns take the queen. Boop. Boop. All right, so one of my bishops has a little bit of maneuverability. Ooh. Brought the knight out. So I'm going to start taking some of these pawns. I'll be right above her bishop so that her bishop won't capture mine. The knight is currently unable to attack at this present moment. This is difficult. I think I might get captured by her. My queen might get captured. No, not by the knight, but by the pawn, no less. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to give my other bishop... Oh boy, what do I do here? We have ourselves a little bit of a predicament, because if I move my bishop to attack that black knight over there, her rook will capture my bishop, and that can cause all kinds of problems. So, I think to avoid this, I want to see if my other bishop can make jumps. No, tell you what. Oh my. In some of these instances in chess, you're not really sure what to do. Alright, I think it's time that my king, sorry, just checking my brightness. My rook, excuse me, my rook gets a little bit of mobility here. Bring my rook up to the knight, because at present she does not have any other pieces that can attack. So I'll just take the knight. Thank you very much. And
Double
one pawn.
kill. Triple kill.
2 pawn. Oh, buddy, my rook is on a roll. This is where things get a little bit worrying. I'm going to go for this pawn over here, the one that's a couple squares above me. Pretty soon here, I need to start considering upgrading my pawns. So your pawn can upgrade to any other class besides king. So, for example, you can make your pawn a knight, bishop, rook, or queen. I usually go for queen because they're the most threatening.
Quintuple kill.
Okay, so... Ooh, that bishop. That bishop just moved right in front of me. And that's a little bit of cause for concern. Because if I move my bishop and jump... I'm sorry, if I move... What am I talking about? If I move my knights... Oh my lord, I cannot organize my thoughts today. I'm sorry. If I move my rook up to where the bishop is, that bishop... That king, rather, can jump me. So, I will just go ahead and move my rook... Good grief. Rook, bishop, knight. What else will I call it? And here I thought I got plenty of sleep. Oh, no. Okay. So now, let me go ahead and move the rook and capture the knight.
Kill.
So she still has her 2 rooks. And now mine's been taken because of that bishop. So I'm just going to have to take one of her rooks with my own bishop. Oh, yeah, baby. Uh-oh. Not good. Now that bishop's probably going to take my poor other horsey. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. He's just taken one of my my other rook. Or she has. I'm sorry. Good grief. Well, I still do have a bishop here. And I can only attack on the white squares, and none of her pieces are on those squares. So. Uh-oh. Oh, can my king cap? Yes, he can! So, finally, the king gets a little bit of action. Whoa, 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 people, not that kind of action. Eins me out the utter gay. Oh, good lord, I can just hear the chess community going, oh, good lord, that content creator. He's turning our fair game of chess into a farce. It's preposterous, I say. Him and his stupid edits and music in the background, oh, blah, blah, blah. So I've only got a couple of pawns. I need to start moving those up. Uh-oh. Well, where do I go now?
Double
All right,
kill.
so the only piece I have to worry about is the king at this juncture. So I'm going to have to go ahead and start upgrading my pieces. And we can move this other pawn here. Gonna make one of them a queen and one of them a rook. Because right now the only piece that she has available is the king. She might as well retire. So you upgrade your pieces when you move your... So you see how my pawn is right now. Once I move this pawn to the enemy territory, the very back end, I can then upgrade to a queen. And then I can proceed to check the king. But I want to move my other piece first. Turn that into a rook. So I can really put her king in a stranglehold. Alright, we're going to make this a rook. Check. And I believe that is check again. Check. Uh-oh. And there goes my rook. So I can check the king again.
All right. We're calling it a
Oh,
draw.
that's a draw. That is a draw, my friends. Wow, what a great match. I did really well. I have not been playing that great on Duolingo chess. But for this match, I have been doing a really, really solid job. That was really well played. Terrific game. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this edition of Duolingo Chess. If you find people want to see me do more of this, by all means, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the music and the edits. It was all through video games. Until the next chess match, dear people, this is thy humble host, GS here. Keep calm. Game on. Bye, y'all. Peace.